Hey, what's happening, guys? Tim Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. I had this chart mocked up for our option session on Monday, and interestingly, things have really started to take shape pretty quick, right? IWM has not been a great trading vehicle this year. Qs, spiders, Dow, all for the most part have been a lot better, a lot smoother, a lot more action packed, right, than the IWM. Um, that doesn't mean though that there haven't been trade opportunities, right? What we have focused on and what we've really been trying to patiently wait for is just the IWM to get to big levels, right? So you can see very clearly year to date 210. Once it got down to like the 211, 210, 209, 208 area, all year buyers. And basically every single time it bounced, it was a rebound of about 10 points minimum within a matter of days, right? So March, April, right? Saw it again in May, July, August, and it was just about waiting for the right level, right? Waiting for the right price, and then respecting the range. Okay, so the moves were always right around this. They always bounced right around the same area, and they always recovered very quick. I mean, that was like the definition of like the fast rebound. All right. Similarly, when it would get to the top of its range, the 30s, right, it would fail, and it would also have a pretty sharp correction in a matter of days, like slash maybe like 2 weeks, right? Every single time it failed, back into the low 220s, back into the low 220s, back into the low 220s, right? So to me, when it got up to like this 230 level, I know a lot of people were looking at just for the breakout, but for me, it wasn't necessarily just a breakout candidate. It was a volatility strategy candidate, right? Because yes, if it broke out, a pent up move through the top of 8 month resistance or an 8 month trading range, 8 9 months. I mean, it should be significant, right? I mean, typically for me, I'm looking at 5-10% extension levels. So 5% would be into like the maybe like the low 40s, and over a slightly longer time frame, maybe even get more up to like the 250s, right? Like a 10% extension. Breakout after this long of consolidation would be sizable, right? At the same time, the range has demonstrated several times already this year that when it fails, it's a pretty significant pullback in a pretty short stretch too, right? So to me, you have if it resolves higher, set up for a big move. If it resolves lower, if it holds and resolves lower, big move, right? Low 220s when the stock trading in like the low 230s, that's like a 10 point plus type move. So Short term, short term setup seemed there was a reasonably good suspicion that it could have a pretty sharp move one way or the other. So when you're looking at options, straddle, strangle, right? It's not being right on the direction. It's just being right that it's going to make a move, right? So now that it's starting to move, it's starting to confirm the breakout. And now you're looking for like those extensions, right? You're looking for it to hold higher levels, consolidate, or keep pushing. And as it goes, lock it in money. All right. So it's not necessarily about being around the direction. Sometimes it's just waiting for the right setups where you have more confidence that something's going to move, right? And that's really what I like to look for. And option wise is like those really like critical pivot points where I say, okay, something's got to give. It either has to break out or it's going to break down, and in either scenario, it could be a pretty substantial swing. All right. So as we get through earnings season, we're definitely seeing volatility come back, or at least seeing some bigger moves, right? So whether that's options on the day of, options on the day after, or the options a week after. I mean, there's definitely a lot more of opportunities being created. But again, it comes down to being patient, right? Wait for the right setup. Wait for like those scenarios where you have more confidence and it gives you like a greater chance of success. Okay. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about trading these volatility strategies with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Have a fantastic night. Stay well, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.